Well, everyone, it has been a minute. I think that's saying a lot here. A lot has been going on in my life. A lot has been going on in your lives as well. As we all know, the virus has hit. I am sitting here instead of in my kitchen, because here I usually sit here for like the rant stuff, and the kitchen is for unboxings, but I'm going to do an unboxing today. And that's because my kitchen has been taken over with my work, because I've been forced to work from home because of the virus that we all know about. So, I'm here. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. I wanted to unbox the Kiramai changer from KIRAMAGER, which just started a couple weeks ago. Very interesting show so far, but I'm just going to unbox this. I don't have a lot more for you guys. It's just been a very weird few months in my life personally. And I had the flu for a few weeks too, and I still have a bit of a cough that's lingering from that, but I'm fine, in case anybody's wondering. I'm just glad to be back here to talk to you guys, to show you some more stuff, and to just, try to get back into the swing of things. New year, off to a rough start, but a new Super Sentai, and hopefully that'll bring some good stuff for us guys. So I don't want to belabor anything. I don't want to spend too much time. I just want to get into this video and show you this because I think this is going to be an interesting unboxing. So the Kiramai changer, as you can see, it has a nice shiny silver outline. The whole theme of KIRAMAGER is sparkling gems, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of shininess going on. On the top, it just shows you the different things it can say. Same stuff on the back with some shots of the Rangers. Rangers on the side. Other side, we get the official spelling of KIRAMAGER, which is Mashin Sentai. Mashin is M-A-S-H-I-N. KIRAMAGER, K-I-R-A-M-A-G-E-R. So people have been throwing extra I's in there. They've been spelling machine like the English word machine. So we've got it here. That's the official spelling. And I'm going to crack this bad boy open and see what we've got. Whew, it is just nice to be back to somewhat normality. Obviously not exactly where we want to be, but, we do what we can. Let's see. Oh. Pop this open. Comes out like this. Put the box to the side. We've got our instructions. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't look like there's a lot to them. 3 AAA batteries. We'll see if this fits my giant fat man wrist. And then there's just some basic sounds. The other thing I've noticed about KIRAMAGER, we've talked about this, I may have mentioned this before, at least in the podcast, is that there's no collectible. So you're not going to be seeing me unboxing like weapons, because there's no little collectible that I have to get. As far as the bracelet goes, it's the pretty typical bracelet, but I will note that it is a little glossier than a typical bracelet, which makes sense given the theme of the series. Sorry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still kind of out of it. Just trying to find the lay of the land in this weird Walking Dead dystopian New World Order that we're in. So there it is. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's just a wheel, which I'm okay with. We've had some complex ones over the years. Sometimes complex is good, sometimes it's bad. Anyway, pop it open. Use the pencil there. Like I said, 3 batteries. I brought 4 just in case because I'm ever so diligent. I almost brought only 2, which would have been foolish of me. Simple enough. Oops. Yes, that was the right way. Boom. Pop it back on. Let's see. Throw the bracelet in there. Bracelet. It's just a little piece of plastic. How do we do with the wrist? I believe it's left wrist. Actually, I think I have it on inside out. I do. Because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Like Red Fox would say. Is that reference too old? It might be too old. Wait, which is the right way? Maybe I did have it the right way. Let me see. The pointy part goes on the outside. So yes, this is the right way, the way I'm changing it to now. As you can see, there's two little bumps that you line it up with. I definitely don't think this is going to be fitting my fat boy wrist. We'll give it the old college try. Yeah, it's just not going to happen, guys. See? Let me see. Oh, wait. Maybe the smallest hole. That's what she said. Kind of. Well. Oh, and I put it on backwards. Of course I put it on backwards. By the way, these are the trials and the tribulations of being a left-handed person. You always think that you're changing things up right, and you end up changing things up the wrong way. So, come on. See, you guys missed my bumbling, didn't you? You missed me bumbling around, trying to put stuff on, trying not to look like a fool, but failing miserably. You missed all of that. I can tell you did. It's okay. You can admit it. I won't tell anybody. Come on. Come on, fat boy. Fat boy. I think there's people on Etsy that actually make, like, adult-sized wrist things without having to buy premium Japanese stuff, but... Okay, I got it on, and I put it on backwards again. Whatever. It makes it easier for me to show it to you if I put it on backwards, actually. So, Kiramai changer, you can see the cool... actually, if I look at the outlines here, they remind me of the Zio, you know, like the piping. But if you look at it closely, it's actually the different vehicles. Let me turn it on and turn it back off, show you again. See, it's like the dump truck and the race car and all that sort of stuff. So, that's a cool thing. So, let's see. So that's the transformation. Here's call the vehicles. So as far as that goes, each of the 5 gems, if you haven't seen the show, have their own voices. So that was Machine Fire, that was the red one. And then it said Machine Shovel, that's yellow. So that was Machine Mach, that's green. Machine Jet, blue. I think she just did the Sailor Moon thing. Oshiokyo, name I will punish you. But that was Machine Helico, which is the helicopter for the Pink Ranger. So if you just hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you get the different ones. I wonder if one more just sends it right back to red, or if it's something different. Okay, it does. Let's try the gem one, which summons the gems. And again, that's the cool, that didn't really do a lot, but what's cool about this, again, is the different colors. It's got red, blue, green, yellow, pink, and even a white. And from what I hear, the 6th Ranger, I believe, is a Silver Ranger. So maybe there's some hidden stuff with that. Little text bubble, I assume, is just like the call command thing. Kiramai calling. All right, so I'll take that off. So, so basically the way this goes is we've got the basic summoning gem one, which doesn't do a ton, just like the calling one doesn't do a ton. There's one sound for changing, that's a generic sound for everybody, and then you have the 5 individual summoning of the gem/Zords, mecha, whatever you want to call them, robos. So I think it's really cool, and the way you spin it, and with the buttons that, you know, aren't really, that you don't have to depress, they're just a touchscreen kind of deal, it feels a little bit like a modern version of, like, you're morphing the spinning part of, like, a Bokenger or a Hurricaneger, and then you've got the touchscreen that makes me, and, well, not the touchscreen itself, but, like, just the car theme and everything that works together. It has a little bit of a Go-Onger vibe to me, too, which I really enjoy. So I think it's a really fun morpher. Again, it doesn't have a ton of activity, but when you compare it to other morphers in this day and age, where it's like you have to have a bunch of collectibles to get a lot of the sounds out of it, I would rather have fewer sounds but not need collectibles. I think that it's really refreshing after all the collectible seasons that we've had to have something that's simple and just, this is just slick. You know, it's very slick. It's definitely a little bit bulky, but comparatively speaking to like the giant dinosaur head, stuff like that, it's not too shabby. I would definitely recommend this to anybody. If you're buying this online, looking at like about $40 or so plus shipping, not too bad in America. Very fun morpher. I don't even think you necessarily have to be a fan of the show to really enjoy this morpher for what it is. Again, simple, to the point, really cool looking, just sexy, honestly, in a lot of ways. So, big fan of this morpher, Kiramai Changer. I highly recommend it to anybody out there who's just even a casual fan and is looking for a cool changer to add to their collection. This is fantastic. And honestly, that's about all I have for you for now, guys. As far as other reviews that are coming up, so the way the mecha work is, so there was a release of the main mecha, the 5 of them together. Then there was a release that was the 5 of them plus the first 2 auxiliary mecha, making 7 together. And then there was a release that was all 7 plus their base. I held out for the base. And the problem with that is that because of the coronavirus, it was postponed. And it was supposed to be released in early March, and now we're looking at early April. I think I got a sweat drop on my glasses. I don't know how long that's been there. Probably been annoying you guys, but I'm staring right at the lights. And boy, today has just been a weird, stressful day. But anyway, so when those all show up in early April, I will review those for you, show you all 7 of them in the base, get a nice little setup here so I can detail them for you. But until then, that's all I really have. Like I said, with KIRAMAGER, I'm not buying anything else besides the Changer and the Zords, because those are always my bare minimum every year. And then I only buy additional stuff if there are collectibles packaged in with them that you can only get via those weapons and stuff like that. So without that, this is actually going to be a pretty nice year on my wallet. So no complaining about that from me. Other stuff coming up, I do have a rant that I've been teasing. I teased it on the podcast that will be coming up very soon. I had lost my voice for a couple weeks when I was sick, so I couldn't really do it, but I want to get that podcast out for you guys. Well, you know, the audio file on YouTube, so you give that a listen. But there's definitely a few things in the pipeline. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. It's been a couple of months. I appreciate you guys sticking around and waiting for this stuff. So until next time, it's been a while, but I'll say it again. I am Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar, saying to you forever and always that I am going to be King of the Geeks. Look at this, just... Also, I just realized when I was holding up stuff earlier, I might not have been getting close enough to the camera. So if I didn't, I apologize. I'm showing it to you now. Look at that. Boom.